Good morning, guys. This one of my rants in the dark. And I'm gonna say this. I remember when I had, you know, was in high school, and I worked in St. Louis at the Galleria. If you are anyone from the St. Louis area, you'll know about the Galleria on Clayton Road. It's on Clayton Road, and we're right on Clayton Road. So the Galleria was, big at the time. I haven't been there in many years, but when I used to work there, I worked at this place called Steak Escape. Now Steak Escape has been renamed Charlie's. So I used to work there, you know, after school and shit. I worked there all the way from high school. At that time, when I was in high school, I had actually three jobs because I had a job. I used to get off. I used to get off school early because I worked at what you call. I was in junior achievement. Then I had a work studies program where I worked for this place called Senior Home Security. And Senior Home Security was a work program that I got into. It's like where you go out and work with a guy. They show you how to do carpentry, electrical work, plumbing, all kind of shit like that. So it's pretty cool because I learned a lot of shit doing that job. I learned a lot of skills. I got a lot of skills from that. How to put drywall up, how to put fuse boxes, and how to put everything carpentry. I learned everything from that job. So I worked there, and then during the week, I would work. I had a job working at the Galleria. Now I worked at this restaurant called Charlie's. Well, it was called Charlie. It was called Steak Escape then. So I would work, like they would tell you that if you have a day off, because I had a Saturday off, because I had some things to do. And I was getting ready at that time, I was getting ready for what you call, homecoming. So I wanted to it was my homecoming night. So I was off on that Friday. So my supervisor told me that I had to come in just being an asshole. She told me that I had to come in. And I already told her that I had plans going to my homecoming. She said, well, if you don't come in, you're fired. Because it was a mandatory come in. Everyone, it was on a Saturday. It was a mandatory come in. Everybody got to come in and shit like that. So I said, even if we off. So I said, I got a day off, but yet you telling me I got to come in, and it's mandatory that I come in because we have a mandatory meeting, which basically all it was, we're going to have a meeting for a few minutes, about 4 hours. Then we're going to have to do some real thorough cleaning up. And the reason why they do the real thorough cleaning up, because you have other bigger managers that come and visit all the restaurants to see how they doing. Well, she told me I had to come in. I was going to get fired. So I told her, I'm like, well then, bitch, I quit. I'm not coming in on my homecoming day. After keep in mind, I was getting paid from fucking junior achievement. Then I was getting paid like damn near what? At the time, back when I was in high school, I was working at Senior Home Security. So I was getting paid damn near like $400 every 2 weeks. So by me losing that damn job, which I made, it wasn't number. At that time, I was making what? It was minimum wage at that time, which was $3 an hour, minimum wage. And I was getting what? bring home every 2 weeks about what? $250 every 2 weeks from that job. And then I was making what, $400 every 2 weeks at Senior Home Security. It was a fucking no-brainer. I like, you know what? Fuck you. You can keep that job, bitch. That's what I told him. I'm not coming in on my homecoming night, on my homecoming day. I got a lot of shit to do, like go through the barbershop, get my hair done, go and find me something I'ma wear to the motherfucker. You know, I had a lot of shit going on, so I'm not gonna come in on a day that I was supposed to be off. You got me fucked up. So she talking about, well, then that's that, you fired. Okay. My co-workers and shit, they called me up, said, you come in? I like, hell no, I'll quit. And they said, damn, because all us didn't go in. I'm like, I said, why the fuck y'all didn't go in? Y'all was on the clock. They're like, cause shit, you quit. I'm like, so you mean tell me she the only one down there? So the next day after my homecoming and shit like that, nobody showed up for the meeting. Why the fuck she called me back, say, if you want to come back and work, you can, and stuff like that. So I said, I got to think about it because I got a lot of shit going on. So I said, I'll call you back on it. So it was like almost a whole, 6 or 7 hours. I was out, it was freaking, Sunday. So she called me back again and said, can you please come in? I'm begging for you to please come in. I'm sorry for doing that to you. I'll do it with your day off. I'll do what you had going on. So I said, I told her, okay, if I come back, I want a fucking quarter raise. So I hung up the phone and she called me back, okay, you got it. I came in and 3 or 4 other co-workers came in and shit because she begged us to come back. And see what it is, that's the power. What I'm trying to show y'all is the power of people. When you have people that want to make change, everybody got to move in unison. Nobody can't move as one individual. It's impossible for one individual to stand up to the many. But if everybody have a united front and stand up to the powers that be, a lot of shit can get done. A lot of shit can get done, but you got to be brave enough to just say, fuck it, I'ma stand up against tyranny. I'ma stand up against anything that will keep me from being free. And that's with anything in life. You know, in order for people to, if people really want things to change around the world, people got to get up here and stand up and fight for it. Power respects power. It's just like you got Andrew Tate, you got Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, and you notice all 3 of these are brothers, even though Andrew Tate is biracial. But if you want, technically, if he of his father, he a black man, technically. So you got these three brothers they were under scrutiny, especially Kanye and Andrew Tate. And the thing is, it's the elite. And when you go against a system that basically, where you got celebrities that bend the knee because they don't want to lose their fame or they don't want anything to happen to them. So they bend their knee at the powers that be. So you have those individuals once in a lifetime that come up and stand against the machine, that stand up against the tyranny. And the best thing that you could do to help these brothers that rise up against the system is to stand with them. Say, we're not going to take it no more. We're with him. We know what you're trying to do. and we see it. The people see what they're trying to do. That's why when Andrew Tate said they were going to try to kill him, he put that out there now, and that's a good idea. That's what you're supposed to do, because this brother said, if anything happened to me, I want you all to know I wouldn't even kill myself. I don't believe in suicide. So if something happened to me, you'll know who did it. And see, by him putting that out there and shit, letting people know that he wouldn't get down like that, now they can't touch him like that, because he let that known for everybody around the world. If something happened to him, he wouldn't kill himself. You'll know they did it. So now they can't do shit. Now they can't do it. And see, that's why you need strong individuals like him and Kanye to stand up, because nobody else is going to stand up against the system. That's why it's important that it's, like I said, it is power in numbers. That's all I got to say. Good night. Well, good morning now. Over and out.